calling all trainers! Pokemon is taking the world by storm, but our quest to become Pokemon Masters has just begun. Now you can take home all your favorite episodes of the TV show that started it all. It's Pokemon, the TV series!
We got a fun topic today. We're gonna talk about the Pokemon DVD releases. So there's a bunch of different series, and I didn't really capture all of them in this video because I don't have all of them. They were definitely heftily priced at different points, but there was one yard sale, I think, or eBay, I can't remember, that I actually got all these different sets. So I kind of wanted to show them off. So let's kick things off with the OG. The Indigo League. Yeah, the original series that started it all. See, back in the day, these episodes aired on TV, but getting them on DVD means you could relive Ash's journey with Pikachu, Brock, Misty, whenever you wanted. The early DVD releases of the Indigo League were pretty basic. You know, same thing with the VHS. We're talking like single disc or VHS releases with just a few episodes, like 2 or 3. So we got, comes with 3 discs. We have disc 1 with Ash and Pikachu on the cover with the first 9 episodes. Disc 2, we have Team Rocket, Misty and Brock. But later, the box sets gave us the whole season in one go. It was expensive at first, but then after a while, I was able to snag a good deal. The packaging had some of the most iconic art, though, with Ash, Pikachu, and of course, the classic Pokeball design. And every disc was taken with such care, giving us a little highlight on a different Pokemon. Got Pokemon Indigo League. I would call this Volume 1. Not a lot of extra features listed. There's 3 different discs of their own individual box set. There's 3 box sets, I think spread about by like 26 episodes each, totaling 78 after these 3 sets. Volume 2, I assume, which it actually continues with the numbers 4, 5, and 6. Take after one another, so there's like 1, 2, 3 on the first, 4, 5, 6 on the second, and 7, 8, 9 on the third. And each have their own like little dedicated pamphlet, and this is actually one of my favorites, and I was so excited to get these in my hands just because of how beautiful it looks. It's definitely reminiscent of the 2000s DVD releases. They were a must-have for fans that wanted to revisit all these early gym battles and unforgettable showdowns with the Elite Four. If you were a collector and had to get any of these Pokemon DVDs, I definitely think the Indigo League DVDs were a piece of like the Pokemon history. And then here's the final volume. Pretty similar to the others. Let's see how they all look together. Now that's fresh. Then we have Johto Journeys and Hoenn Adventures. These DVDs took us on a trip through the Golden and Silver era, right into Ruby and Sapphire. And what's interesting with these releases is they started to bundle more episodes together, making them a little bit more binge-friendly. Plus, with the addition of special features like behind-the-scenes content and Pokemon profiles, these DVDs offered more than just episodes. I've yet to collect these, but they are definitely on my list, and I'm so excited to finally get them once they are a little bit cheaper than the current price. This is when I started to come in on Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and the first box set, and then we got the second box set. These actually come with only 2 discs each. These DVDs were even more exciting to get, until I compared them to the original 3 box sets, only to find out that these have like 17 episodes. Yeah, the first one comes with the first 17 episodes. We got two discs. Same thing as the last box sets, where, yeah, these have always been super expensive, so I've never really gotten them. Oh look, but it's continuing the trend of the different discs. But nevertheless, like, it's so exciting just to collect these. They were very expensive for quite some time, but eventually, as DVDs fell down in prices, they've gotten to be more accessible, and I finally was able to get them a couple years ago. These DVDs did such a great job at capturing the improvement of how these were laid out. The DVD menus, the box art is a little bit more interesting, and it still keeps this tradition of all around great for fans. Now this is where I kind of fell off the series during Pokemon Black and White and the XY series, but their DVDs took a step even further, and it became more polished although I would say they lost a little bit of, they just got a little bit more simplistic, and it was clear that DVDs in general were getting a little bit less impressive as these releases were coming out around. So I've never really collected these, but they're definitely needed for an entire Pokemon collection. By the time the XY series, Pokemon DVDs were way more than just a watch. And then they finally got to the Sun and Moon and Beyond, which, that's when things just started getting a lot more modern and it kind of lost its touch. But that's where I kind of want to talk about this one, this is like kind of a crazy one. It's Pokemon All-Stars. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. It's been like notably super expensive. Look, it's designed like a Pokédex. So this whole theme is like, oh, we have the best Pokemon and it's the best episodes. And this DVD is just so interesting because it actually breaks down all the characters, and it's kind of recompiling a bunch of old episodes, but just the box set in general is such a cool collector's item. I don't think it was meant to complete all the series in order or anything, but it's definitely really cool to have this box designed like a Pokédex, having all the Pokemon information. Like, Pokemon is just so interesting. Looks like there's about 10 discs, 11 discs total, 11 hours, and each is themed after each Pokemon. There might be like a second one out there, but I'm not holding my breath. When it comes to cross-platform, or just like different media in general, and I'm just so happy to have collected a lot of these. So in 2014, they released the Indigo League, which is all the 78 episodes of the first season. Then they go to Adventures in the Orange Islands, which is 34 episodes on 3 discs. In about 2015, this was released. And then season 3 was the Johto Journeys, and that was 4-disc set with about 41 episodes in 2015. And then we got Johto League Champions. That was a 6-disc set with 52 episodes in May of 2016. I've heard about this before. It's called Pokemon Master Quest. So it's broken up into two different box sets. The first one, it looks like, is 3 discs, kind of similar to that first. The episode lists, that's always cool. Loving the discs. Wow, that's interesting. And that brings us to our second one. Second, Master Quest 2. Apparently it was so important they needed a second one. It's like the number ordering comes right after the first Master Quest, so that's good. Raichu! Interesting, they say. So yeah, that's the whole Master Quest journey we got right on screen here. I was always confused at kind of how Pokemon broke up their episode and seasons, so I kind of wanted to clarify going off of the wiki page. Then we get Pokemon Advanced Challenge, which is a 5-disc set with about 40 episodes in 2017. Advanced Battle, which is 6 discs of 52 episodes. This is like bringing us to 2018. Then there's Battle Frontier, which was another 47 episodes. Jeez, this show like never ends. And then there's the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, which is 7 discs, 51 episodes. Then the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Battle Dimension, which is 7 discs of 52 episodes. The Galactic Battles, which is 7 discs of 52 more episodes. And then we got the Sinnoh League Victors. That's when we get to Black and White, Rival Destinies, Adventures in Unova and Beyond. Sinnoh League Victors, which is 4 discs of about 34 episodes. Adventures in Unova and Beyond, 6 discs of 45. Pokemon the Series X and Y, which is 6 discs of 48 episodes. The Kalos Quest, I really always wanted to get these like complete collections, but I do kind of like that I have them broken down into different volumes because I get to see the more variety of DVD releases. But it does bother me that I'm now learning later that they did have complete collections of these entire sets. But as a collector, I'm gonna have to take a safe distance from these to figure out. I can't collect these all. Ironically, in Pokemon terms, I can't collect them all. These are all the Pokemon treasures I have. Look how much there are, and there's probably so much more out there.